Hello everyone, welcome back to this one more session on Java. Okay, in today's session we are going to talk about the Java Swing components, and the first component we are going to see today is called as an JLabel. So let's get going. We all know what a label is. A label plays an important role in a graphical user interface. So what does a label do? Label can either display a text or an image, or it can display the both text and image as well. Now it is actually used to display a single line of a read-only text. So what does it mean? Whenever a label is displayed on a form or a container, you cannot change the text defined in the label. And if you want to define this particular label, it has to inherit a component which is from a JComponent class. So when you look at the hierarchy of Java Swing, you have the object class on the top, and the component class extends the object class. Now you have a class called JComponent which basically extends the component class, and you have all the classes which extends the JComponent class, like you have a JLabel class, a JList class, etc. So now this is an important thing you have to remember. That means that if you want to actually create a label in a GUI using a GUI interface, you have to import the Swings package. So how do we do that? We shall see it in the program, but before that, understand that if you want to make use of a JLabel, you have to create a constructor called as a JLabel. So there are so many constructors available with the JLabel. So the JLabel constructor helps you to create an instance of a label. If you have a JLabel constructor which does not accept any parameters, so this type of a constructor will help you to just create an simple JLabel. Or you can have a JLabel with an icon image, or you can have a JLabel with an icon image and the horizontal alignment. So depending upon the basic need of your GUI interface, you can make use of whichever constructor you want. So let me take to a simple program and illustrate how this JLabel is created using Swing. Now what you see on the right hand side is the output. So you can see that you have a form, then you have the title of the form. The title of the form is the label example, and you have got two labels. One is called the first label and second one is called the second label. So the labels are not editable, so you cannot edit the label. It is only for the purpose of display. So it is called as a read-only label. Now how do we create this label inside a frame? So in order to create a label inside a frame, what you have to do is you have to import javax.swing.star. Now this is a very important statement, because you have to import this package java.swing and you have to import all the classes of the javax.swing. Now you have the main method here called as the public static void main within the class called label demo. So you are creating an object of a frame class called f, and you are passing the value called label example. So this basically sets up the title of the frame. Now you are creating the two variables L1 and L2 of the class JLabel, and you are creating the object called L1 by specifying L1 is equal to new JLabel. Remember that I told you that JLabel is a constructor and you can pass the string to a constructor. Similarly, you can set the boundaries of the label L1. So how do you set the boundaries of the label L1? Using the setBounds method. So you can specify the coordinate position of the label, that is 50 and 50, and you can specify the width and height of the label. So I am also creating one more label called L2, the label component or a label object, by using this constructor JLabel once again, and I am passing second label as an argument to this particular JLabel constructor. Now you are setting the boundaries of the label again. So these statements will basically help you to create the label and set the boundaries of the label, but still you have not added the label into your form. So now you have to add the component into the form, I mean the label component into your form. So using the form object, I will use this method called add. So when I say f dot add L1, you are adding the first label inside the form, and when I say f dot add L2, you are adding the second label inside the form. Then you are setting the size of the form, you are setting the layout of the form, and you are setting the visibility of the form to true. So it's a simple program like how to create, I mean it's not a form, it's a frame, I'm sorry for that. You're setting the layout of the frame, and you're setting the size of the frame, and you're setting the visibility of the frame. So this is a simple program to illustrate how do you create an swing component, how do you create a swing GUI using Java. So let me go to Eclipse and show you this program so that you can see the output directly. Here you go. Now this is the program which basically makes use of the javax.swing package. So when I execute this program, you can see that you are getting the frame. The title of the frame is label example, and you can find two labels, that is the first label and the second label. You can see that you cannot edit this label, that is because it is not editable. Okay, so these two labels are inside this frame, so you can insert any number of components inside this particular frame. So in the coming sessions I will talk to you about more components and how to add those components using swings. So thank you for watching this particular session. I will see you in the next session where I am going to teach you how to create a text field using swing. Till then, take care. Bye bye.